Welcome to the An English Coffee Office. Today is Friday, September 5, and like every morning, David and Alex are at the coffee machine.
Hey Alex, how's it going? Got a few minutes to catch up before the day gets crazy.
Hey David, I'm doing all right, thanks. Yeah, let's chat while I grab my coffee. My morning's already been a bit hectic.
Tell me about it. I've got like 5 client calls before noon. Feels like I'm sprinting through a marathon.
I know the feeling. I'm just trying to keep my team in the loop on this huge project. Deadlines are creeping up fast.
Deadlines are the worst. By the way, did you catch that news about the global trade talks making waves this week?
Yeah. I saw something about it on CNN earlier. They're saying the US and EU are working on a major trade agreement to strengthen economic ties. Big discussions happening right now.
Nice. That could be huge for us in sales. If tariffs go down, I might actually hit my targets without sweet-talking every client.
True, it could really open up some markets. But I'm wondering how long it'll take to actually get implemented. These trade deals always seem to drag on forever.
Yeah, you've got a point there. Still, I'm keeping my fingers crossed it shakes things up soon. My bonus is riding on it.
Always thinking about the bottom line, aren't you? I'm more curious about how this will impact smaller businesses in the long run.
Fair enough. They might get squeezed if the big players dominate. Hey, maybe I should start pitching to some smaller firms just in case.
That's a smart move. It's always good to diversify your client base. Keeps things stable.
Totally. Gotta stay ahead of the game. Anyway, speaking of staying ahead, did you hear about that new AI tool everyone's talking about?
Oh, yeah. I read about it in the New York Times. Some tech company just launched an AI platform for project management. Claims it can cut planning time by 30%.
Whoa, 30%. Man, I could use that to wrap up early and call it a day for once.
Don't get too excited just yet. It's still in the testing phase, and I'm not sure I trust AI with complex timelines right off the bat.
Yeah, I get that. But if it means less time staring at spreadsheets, I'm all for giving it a shot.
Fair point. I might look into it for my team. Could help us stay on top of things if it actually works.
Exactly. Anything to make life easier. Hey, have you ever used AI stuff for work before? Or is this all new to you?
Not really, just some basic tools for scheduling. I'm a bit old school. Still like my sticky notes and to-do lists.
Sticky notes? You're living in the past. I've been messing around with some apps, but nothing fancy like this AI thing.
Well, if it's as good as they say, I might have to ditch the sticky notes, but I'll believe it when I see it.
Deal. Let's both keep an eye on it. By the way, speaking of cool stuff, did you see that story about the massive music festival coming to town?
Oh, yeah. I read about it in the Washington Post. They've got over 50 bands lined up for next month. Sounds like a total throwback to the concerts I used to go to in my 20s.
Right? I'm seriously thinking of grabbing some tickets. Need a break from this whole office grind.
I get that. It's nice to see big cultural events making a comeback. Feels like people are craving real connection these days.
Totally. And get this, they're expecting over 100,000 people. Imagine the networking potential for sales.
Only you would turn a music festival into a business pitch. But honestly, it could be a great way to unwind after a long week.
You know me, always hustling. So are you in if I manage to snag a couple of tickets?
I'll think about it. It might be a nice way to switch off once this crazy project finally wraps up.
Cool, I'll keep you posted on that. Gotta say, I'm already picturing us chilling with some live music and forgetting about work for a bit.
That does sound tempting. It's been ages since I've done something just for fun. No agendas, no deadlines.
Exactly. Just good vibes for a change. Hey, remember that time we all went to that company picnic? A couple of years back? Kind of felt like that.
Oh yeah, that was a good day. Though I'm pretty sure you spent half of it trying to sell raffle tickets to everyone.
Guilty as charged, but come on. I raised like $200 for the team fund. Worth it, right?
True. You've got a knack for that. Maybe you can sell me on this festival idea after all?
That's the spirit. I'll check the ticket prices later and let you know what's up.
Sounds good. It'd be nice to have something to look forward to outside of work.
For sure. Work's been nonstop lately. Feels like I'm always putting out fires with clients.
I hear you. I've been juggling so many tasks, I barely have time to breathe some days.
Tell me about it. Working remotely helps a bit, but I still feel like I'm on call 24/7.
Yeah, remote work is a double-edged sword. It's flexible, but sometimes I miss the quick chats at the office to sort things out.
Same here. Nothing beats a face-to-face to iron out issues. Email just doesn't cut it sometimes.
Exactly. That's why I like these coffee breaks. Keeps us connected, even if it's just for a few minutes.
Totally gotta keep the team vibe going. Hey, how's your project coming along anyway? Making progress?
Slowly but surely. We're on track. But there's always some last-minute hiccup to deal with.
Huh. Isn't that always the way? I've got a client who keeps changing their mind, driving me up the wall.
Oh, I've been there. Just keep them in the loop, and hopefully they'll settle in something soon.
Yeah, I'm trying. Gotta touch base with them later today. Fingers crossed they don't flip-flop again.
Good luck with that. I've got a team meeting to prep for, so I should probably get moving.
No worries. I've got a call to jump on soon anyway. Let's catch up again tomorrow, yeah?
Definitely, let's stay in the loop. Have a good one, David.
You too, Alex? Knock 'em dead in that meeting?
I'll try. Talk to you later.
Time to get to work. Don't forget to subscribe and practice your English every day. You'll see how it just keeps getting better and better. See you tomorrow. Hope you have a fantastic day.